top focus story here on 6 p.m. Prime, which is the latest day in the investigation into the shocking murder of Baba Siddique. Remember that this happened on Saturday night. So almost 48 hours on, what are the big updates that have come in on the investigation? The Mumbai police overall has arrested 3 people. 2 of them were present when the shooting took place. They were the ones who fired and killed Baba Siddique. The third accused, the police believe, was someone who was involved in the plotting and the logistics of carrying out this kind of a crime. There are 3 other accused who the cops have identified who are yet to be nabbed. But the question remains, who is the mastermind? Who wanted to eliminate Baba Siddique? Is there a Salman Khan angle to be looked into? Let's get you all the latest updates that have come in this case, and then we'll take those questions forward.
Baba Siddique's murder has sent shockwaves across Mumbai. The motive for the hit ordered on the former Maharashtra minister and NCP leader who was shot dead on Saturday in Bandra is still not known. India Today has accessed an exclusive video of a man who was injured in the shootout, writhing in pain. India Today also exclusively accessed the hideouts of the shooters. The police have identified 6 suspects so far. Alleged shooters Karnail Singh from Haryana and Dharamraj Kashyap from UP are in police custody. The third suspected shooter, Shiv Gautam from UP, and accused Zishan Akhtar are absconding. Shubham Lonkar, an alleged member of the Lawrence Bishnoi gang who shared social media posts in support of the gangster, is on the run. Lonkar's brother Praveen has been arrested. Maharashtra CM Eknath Shinde has vowed death penalty to the accused in Baba Siddique's murder.
बदलापुर वाले केस में एक छोटी बच्ची पे अत्याचार हुआ, उस आरोपी की बाजू लेने वाले ये क्या कानून की भाषा करते हैं? ये कानून व्यवस्था बनाए रखने की जिम्मेदारी हमारी है और बाबा सिद्दीकी जिसके ऊपर जिन्होंने हमला किया, हत्या हुई है, एक को भी हम नहीं छोड़ेंगे, सभी को फांसी लगाएंगे.
While the police are yet to find the motive for the murder, many theories are doing the rounds. Among the possible motives is Lawrence Bishnoi gang taking vengeance against Salman Khan for killing a black buck in 1998. The Bishnoi community considers black buck holy. Baba Siddique had close ties with Salman Khan. Lawrence has often issued warnings that those who are close to Salman are also on the radar. Another theory surrounds the death of Anuj Thapan, an alleged gangster who died in jail. Anuj was one of the 3 suspects arrested for firing at Salman Khan's residence in April this year. Baba Siddique's alleged association with underworld don Dawood Ibrahim is also under the lens. And lastly, Baba Siddique's role in a slum development project could have provoked his business rivals to order the hit.
Police have clearly stated that they are probing all possible angles in this case, though they are yet to come on record and say that this is an act of the Lawrence Bishnoi gang, but the footprints, the evidence that has been collected, the arrested accused, the wanted accused, have affiliation to the Lawrence Bishnoi gang. With camera person Swaraj, this is Divyesh Singh in Mumbai for India Today.
And let's focus for a moment on the footage that's emerged. This is the first time that any footage has really come from the moment of the shootout that took place. Remember, this happened in Bandra East, right outside Baba Siddique's son, Zishan Siddiqui's office. This was during Dussehra celebrations, and you see the footage where one person has been injured badly. He was shot in his leg. He was a passerby and was watching as celebrations were happening because crackers were being burst. Remember, it was at that time that the shooters targeted Baba Siddique. They in all fired 6 bullets, and one unfortunately hit this passerby. We hear that he's doing okay right now, but injured in his leg. But this gives you a sense that this timing is roughly at about 9:25. The shooting itself happened at about 9:20. So 5 minutes later, you can see how locals have gathered there, trying in any way they can to help the passerby. We understand even in the case of Baba Siddique, it was the locals who came together and helped. The accused too were nabbed because locals, extremely alert, ensured 2 of them were caught. And then the cops, of course, took that forward as well. But let's tell you about exactly what happened that night. 6 bullets were fired by the 3 assailants who were there at the spot. Mind you, 2 of them have no criminal past, none of that. Now, Baba Siddique had his own security guards as well. Private guards as well as 3 cops were with him. They couldn't, unfortunately, stop the assailants. Why is that? Because the police guard was actually pepper sprayed by these assailants. They came fully prepared. They had pepper spray with them. They attacked the guards so they could get to Baba Siddique. And then the shooters fired 6 bullets at Baba Siddique. The intention was very clear. They wanted to eliminate him. 2 bullets, unfortunately, hit Baba Siddique, hit the Neta on his chest. 1 bullet, as we showed you earlier, hit a party worker who was present there in the leg. He's doing fine now. Now, the shooting took place while Baba Siddique was out there at celebrating Dussehra. He was bursting crackers out there and was just about to get into his car. And so when the crackers were being burst amid that loud sound, these shooters also opened fire to try and cover the sound of their pistols going off. 2 of the attackers, remember, have been nabbed. Just look at the kind of details that are emerging of the seizures from them. 2 pistols have been seized. 28 bullets were also seized from the attackers. And that's led to speculation on whether just Baba Siddique was the target or were there others they were planning to target too. But what's very clear from the information that we've just put out here is that they were on a mission, a single-handed mission of ensuring that that Baba Siddique is completely eliminated, that there was no chance of him surviving, unfortunately, this attack. I want to bring in our top crime reporter, Arvind Oja, who's been tracking all the latest updates that are coming in on the story. Arvind, अब तक nearly 48 hours, कौन है mastermind इस shooting में, इस murder में, अब तक पता नहीं चला.
देखिए, लॉरेंस बिश्नोई गैंग इस पूरे मर्डर में शामिल है। अब इस बात से कोई इनकार नहीं कर सकता। जो शूटर मुंबई पुलिस ने पकड़े, उन्होंने भी इंटरोगेशन में बताया। उसके अलावा जो इस पूरे केस में एक अक्यूज्ड है जसीन अख्तर, उसका जो डोजियर है, इंडिया टुडे ने वो एक्सेस किया है जब पंजाब पुलिस ने जसीन अख्तर को अरेस्ट किया था। और जो डोजियर है उसमें साफ साफ लिखा है कि जो जसीन अख्तर है वो लॉरेंस बिश्नोई गैंग का मेंबर है। साथ ही साथ जब जसीन अख्तर को 2022 में पंजाब पुलिस के एक ऑफिसर ने पकड़ा था, उस ऑफिसर ने इंडिया टुडे को बताया कि जसीन अख्तर डायरेक्ट कांटेक्ट में था अनमोल बिश्नोई के। अनमोल बिश्नोई लॉरेंस बिश्नोई का भाई है जो अमेरिका में मौजूद है। अनमोल बिश्नोई ने ही सलमान खान के घर पर फायरिंग कराई थी और मुंबई क्राइम ब्रांच ने उसके खिलाफ चार्जशीट भी फाइल कर रखी है। तो ये क्लियरली एस्टेब्लिश्ड है कि लॉरेंस बिश्नोई और उसका गैंग इस मर्डर में शामिल है और खुद सोशल मीडिया पर पोस्ट डाल करके इसकी जिम्मेदारी ली थी। अब ये जो तमाम शूटर थे जिन्होंने बाबा सिद्दीकी का मर्डर किया, उनको हैंडल कौन कर रहा था, उनका हैंडलर कौन था, उनको इंस्ट्रक्शन कौन दे रहा था, उनको पिक्चर किसने भेजी थी, रेकी करने के लिए किसने बोला था और सीधे जो शूटर्स हैं उनको बाबा सिद्दीकी का मर्डर करने के लिए किसने बोला था, ये मुंबई क्राइम ब्रांच को पता लगाना है। और मुझे लगता है कि जब अक्यूज्ड अरेस्ट होंगे सबको कन्फ्रंट कराया जाएगा और जो उनका मोबाइल फोन है जब वो सीज किया जाएगा और उसको फॉरेंसिक एग्जामिनेशन के लिए भेजा जाएगा, उससे क्लियर हो जाएगा कि मास्टरमाइंड कौन है, कम से कम हैंडलर कौन है जो ये शूटर्स है उनको इंस्ट्रक्शन दे रहा था कि बाबा सिद्दीकी की रेकी करो, उनका मर्डर करो। अक्षिता
Jay, Arvind, just stay on with us. I also want to bring in Dipesh Tripathi, who's joining us live right now from Mumbai with more details of the investigation. Dipesh, what's the latest really on the hunt for the 3 other accused? Particularly, you know, as far as names like that of Shiv Kumar, of Shubham are concerned, this is crucial for the investigation because Shiv Kumar was one of the assailants who managed to get away. Shubham is the one who put up that post, that social media post claiming the Bishnoi gang has carried out this attack. He too is absconding. Any leads that the Mumbai police have been able to get on their whereabouts?
Yes, right now the 3 accused have been arrested by the Mumbai police, and the most important accused, which is Praveen Lonkar, who hired the 2 accused, 2 shooters who are working with him in the Pune. And on basis of his statement, now the further investigation of the Mumbai police will take place. Police is also in search of the Shubham Lonkar, who is Praveen Lonkar's brother, and from whose social media post the responsibility of the attack was taken on the behalf of Bishnoi gang. So the right now and the 15th team of the Mumbai police is in the team.
But let's put out some of the questions that everyone's still asking in this case that unfortunately we still don't have answers to. The investigation is underway. They haven't been able to throw up any of the details on the probe so far. But let's put out those questions. First, why was Baba Siddique targeted in this gangster-style assassination? It, of course, also throws up a larger question of whether in Mumbai we've gone back to gangsters calling the shots among politicians, among Bollywood celebrities as well. If indeed the Bishnoi gang is involved, as they remember claimed responsibility, if they're involved, was Siddiqui simply targeted for being close to Salman Khan, for being his long-time friend, almost as good as family to Salman? Who hired these assassins and then armed them? Because the information we have is that 2 of the 3 accused, the assailants at least, who were there and shot at Baba Siddique, had no criminal past, and they were given all necessary arms and ammunition to carry out this attack, to kill Baba Siddique. Then who's the mastermind? Who's the one who was coordinating, who was a handler of the assailants as well? That, at this point, remains unanswered as well. Considering that the Bishnoi gang has come out to claim responsibility for this particular attack, and there have been multiple links that have emerged, one question looms large. How is Lawrence Bishnoi doing all of this while being lodged behind bars? Remember that last year he was shifted from the Tihar jail to the Sabarmati Central Prison. And while in Tihar, there were multiple accusations of him having full access to all sorts of perks, including phones. It looks like nothing's changed in Sabarmati jail too, considering the Bishnoi gang is issuing threats, issuing warnings. We know of several of those to Salman Khan, and now also being named and connected to murder cases like this of Baba Siddique. So let's tell you exactly what we know about how Lawrence Bishnoi's gang is currently operating.
A gangster who has got high-profile politicians and actors on his radar.
Salman Khan ko aapne dhamki dilwayi? Sidhu Moosewala marwaya?
A gangster who has now become a household name. Lawrence Bishnoi is suspected to have ordered the hit on Neta Baba Siddique. That's right. The same gangster who has been threatening Salman Khan repeatedly may have killed Baba Siddique too. But where is Bishnoi now? Believe it or not, Lawrence Bishnoi is calling the shots from behind bars. Bishnoi is lodged in the Sabarmati Central Jail, currently transferred last year from Delhi's Tihar jail. And this footage is proof that he enjoys all possible perks in jail too. This 19-second video came to light a few months ago, where Bishnoi is seen speaking to a Pakistan-based gangster. So he clearly has access to a phone.
लॉरेंस बिश्नोई फिलहाल गुजरात की साबरमती जेल में बंद है। जांच एजेंसियों के मुताबिक बाबा सिद्दीकी की मर्डर से पहले नवरात्र में लॉरेंस बिश्नोई 9 दिन फास्ट पर था। सूत्रों के मुताबिक लॉरेंस बिश्नोई जब फास्ट पर होता है, उसका गैंग कोई बड़ी वारदात को अंजाम देता है।
With Lawrence Bishnoi still calling the shots, agencies are on high alert. And here is the gangsters' hit list that India Today has accessed. Number 1 on the list is superstar Salman Khan, and that's why security at his residence has also been beefed up. Number 2 is Sidhu Moosewala's ex-manager Shagunpreet for helping a rival gang. Third on the list is Mandeep Dhaliwal, who owns Thug Life Company, again for harboring rival gang members. The 4th and 5th targets are members of the rival gang that shot Bishnoi gang member Vicky Midukera. With Lawrence Bishnoi continuing his reign of terror from behind bars, serious questions are being asked on why authorities have failed to ensure a crackdown on this gangster's nefarious activities. With Arvind Ojha in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
So Lawrence Bishnoi is currently in Sabarmati jail. If he's not calling the shots, maybe he isn't. Maybe, there is a crackdown on him and he's not really been able to go ahead and issue threats in the manner that you're seeing in public right now. So who are his key aides? Let's break that down for you. Lawrence Bishnoi in Sabarmati jail currently. His brother is Anmol Bishnoi, and he also is actively a member of this gang. He's not been arrested. He's been operating the gang from America. And the reason he stays overseas is because there are multiple cases filed against him here in India. the incident, and remember a few months ago on April 14th, there was an incident of firing reported outside Salman Khan's residence, which was by the Bishnoi gang. It was Anmol Bishnoi who had ordered that firing and who had coordinated with the shooters on Signal app to ensure that their messages couldn't be decoded. So that's Anmol Bishnoi for you. Besides him is Rohit Godara, again another notorious dreaded gangster who hails from Rajasthan. There are multiple cases against him. So what you'll notice here is that most of the Bishnoi gang members, if they've not been arrested already, have fled the country, and most of them are based in America. Much like Anmol, so is Rohit Godara. He's currently in America. They're all in hiding there. He was also, along with Anmol, involved in that incident of firing at Salman's residence on April 14th. Even took to social media to take responsibility for it, issuing a direct warning to the superstar. The next name on this list is one that's very familiar with all of us, Goldie Brar, dreaded gangster, wanted, of course, in the killing of Sidhu Moosewala. He had claimed responsibility for it. His role also was very, very clearly established by investigating agencies. He is one of the big leaders of the Bishnoi gang, the commander of the Bishnoi gang. And he, much like Anmol as well as Rohit, is currently hiding in America. The problem is that agencies have been struggling to really track down their location. There are so many cases of murder, of looting and whatnot against the gang, and yet none of them have faced the long arm of the law in India because they are hiding abroad, apart from, of course, Lawrence Bishnoi. Let's focus now on all the political reactions that have come in. With, in fact, weeks to go for the elections in Maharashtra. Obviously, the killing of a veteran politician like Baba Siddique has created political tremors across the state. The opposition is questioning the government, is questioning the Shinde government, saying, is this law and order situation in Mumbai? They're demanding answers from the government. As far as Chief Minister Eknath Shinde is concerned, he's assured that justice will be served in this case. So much so that he said, we will ensure the death penalty.
The brazen murder of NCP leader Baba Siddique has shaken up Maharashtra ahead of the imminent assembly elections. The opposition has lashed out at the Eknath Shinde government over the gangster-style assassination of Baba Siddique.
ये तो इतनी गंभीर बात है कि राज्य के गृह मंत्री नहीं तो देश के गृह मंत्री जो गुजरात से है उनके लिए भी चैलेंज है ये। अजीत पवार ने अमित शाह का इस्तीफा मांगना चाहिए, इसलिए कि ये जो बाबा सिद्दीकी है उनके पार्टी के नेता थे। हिम्मत है अजीत पवार जी में। देवेंद्र फडणवीस को तो छोड़ दीजिए, वो कुछ काम के नहीं रहे अभी।
The Mahayuti government has urged the opposition not to politicize the murder.
ये क्या कानून की भाषा करते हैं? ये कानून व्यवस्था बनाए रखने की जिम्मेदारी हमारी है, और बाबा सिद्दीकी जिसके ऊपर जिन्होंने हमला किया, हत्या हुई है, एक को भी हम नहीं छोड़ेंगे, सभी को फांसी लगाएंगे।
The return of gangster killings in Mumbai is set to become an election issue in Maharashtra. The murder is particularly embarrassing for the BJP, as the home portfolio is held by its leader and Deputy CM Devendra Fadnavis. With Divyesh Singh, Dipesh Tripathi and Vidya in Mumbai, Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, let's get to the big breaking news that's coming in right now on the investigation into the murder of Baba Siddique. Praveen Lonkar, remember, who's been taken into custody just last evening, has been identified as the one who provided financial as well as logistical support to the shooters. He is the brother of Shubham Lonkar, the one who had put up the post on social media claiming responsibility of the Bishnoi gang. And what's emerged right now, these are exclusive details we're putting out for you on India Today, is that Shubham Lonkar was the one who actually provided the weapons, the pistols as well as the bullets to the three assailants. So Shubham, Shiv Kumar, Dharamraj and Karnail had a meeting in Pune. Just to break that down for you, Shubham Lonkar was in fact the one who provided the weapons and took to social media to claim responsibility. Shiv Kumar, Dharamraj and Gurmail Singh were the three assailants who then went to Mumbai, conducted multiple recce's and shot Baba Siddique dead on Saturday night. The meeting that happened between these four accused was in Pune. There was no amount that was really promised for the shooting, but the shooters were told that they will get huge compensation if the operation is conducted successfully, if they execute Baba Siddique. And that's exactly what happened. What we hear is 50,000 rupees was given to each of them for just their expenses, for the weapons, for logistics, for them to be staying in Mumbai for 2 months to conduct their survey. Now, there were questions about also whether there were multiple targets. That's something that our sources have dismissed, saying very clearly the target was only Baba Siddique. There were questions about whether Zishan Siddiqui, Baba Siddique's son, was also a target. That's not the case. It was only Baba Siddique. So this is the information that we're picking up right now. We're going to continue tracking all the latest that comes in. Now, this is, in fact, the big information that we're picking up here on India Today about the accused and their role. Remember, Praveen Lonkar has been arrested. His brother, Shubham Lonkar, who's also involved in the crime, is currently absconding. Now, if the Bishnoi gang is involved, it puts a spotlight directly on superstar Salman Khan because of the fact that the Bishnoi gang has been rather vocal about their efforts to target Salman over the case that he's accused in of killing 2 black bucks. And Baba Siddique was someone who was extremely close to Salman Khan. He was a politician who threw massive annual iftar parties and had famous friends in Bollywood. One of them, and perhaps his closest, was Salman Khan. And they've been close friends for over 2 decades. Salman, despite being on the radar of Lawrence Bishnoi gang and high security being provided for him in the last 24 hours, stepped out of his home and made it a point to go ahead and pay his last respects to his dear friend. NCP leader and former Maharashtra Minister Baba Siddique's assassination has sent shockwaves across the country. On the evening of 12th October, multiple rounds of gunshots were fired at him outside his son Zishan Siddiqui's office in Bandra East. His demise left everyone devastated, including his close friend and Bollywood actor Salman Khan. Salman Khan and Baba Siddique have been close friends for over 2 decades. The actor always made it a point to grace Siddiqui's annual iftar parties. They stood by one another through thick and thin. Despite the threats made directly to Salman Khan by Lawrence Bishnoi gang, the actor arrived at Siddiqui's residence to stand in solidarity with the grieving family. In fact, when he was leaving the house, making his way through the large crowd, he was seen teary-eyed. A couple of hours before Salman's arrival, his family members, including Sohail Khan, Arpita Khan, Alvira and others also came to pay a visit to Baba Siddique's residence and pay their respects to the late NCP leader. Following the news, concerns heightened over actor Salman Khan's security, which was beefed up even outside his residence Galaxy apartment in Bandra. India Today's sources also suggest that Salman even cancelled all his personal meetings for the next few days. Now, Baba Siddique was the man who was loved by Bollywood. Many celebrities also came to pay their last respects to the politician. Mufti Anas and his wife Sana Khan attended Baba Siddique's funeral. Suraj Pancholi was also seen arriving at the funeral. Shehnaz Gill also attended the funeral. Brothers Veer Pahadia and Shikhar Pahadia paid their last tribute to Baba Siddique. Sanjay Dutt's sister Priya Dutt arrived with her husband and paid her tribute to Baba Siddique. Entertainment Bureau, India Today. And like I've said through the course of this broadcast, still many unanswered questions remain on exactly why Baba Siddique was killed. And even if it was the Bishnoi gang, what was their motive?